Hi there, this is John Barton from JB Cases. This is a weekly showcase for the week ending in May 12th, I think it is. Anyway, whatever. So second week in May, first week in May, whatever. Anyway. So anyway, got a lot of cases to show you guys. Got some cool stuff to show you. Check this out. I want to show you something else really cool. This is a small pool table. This table is 2 feet. So before we get super into it, this table is 2 feet by 4 feet. So it's really cool. This is a 2 foot table this way, 4 foot this way. These balls are 1 and 3/8 inches, I think, or 1.5 inches. They might be 1.5 inch balls, but it's perfectly to scale, this table. So it's awesome. I can use it for instruction. I can do all kinds of stuff on it. It's a miniature pool table shrunk down to scale. This is real slate on here. This is one of the slate pieces from a regular pool table. The rails are real on here. They're I don't know what kind of rails they are, but they bounce just like a regular pool table. Pockets are they would be probably approximately like a little bit over 4.5 inches if they were regular size. Just awesome. Table's awesome. So you get down here and play regular pool with it. And it's a lot of fun. So out at the show, I bought this table from the Super Billiards Expo, and the name of the person who made it escapes me for the moment, but I will tell you that in a future video. So I'll tell you that in a future video, who made this table and where you could get one from him if you want. But it's a pretty well crafted piece. It's a nice, and from what I understand, this is the first one that he made ever. So turned out pretty cool, and you'll be seeing more of this table as I get my camera set up on it, where I can do like overhead shots and everything. So I think it's going to be cool. All right, let's jump right in here with the cases. So this is a 2x5 black with turquoise piping on here, teal piping, teal zipper pulls, and it has a taller lid for a ball holder, but it also has a magnetic lid holder. So you'll see this is a flip top lid, so the lid flips back, and it's got a place inside for holding a ball. As you can see there, I know it's hard to see. I don't have the lights really set up again, but you can see it holds a ball in there, and the lid is magnetic, so it flips open, bam, closed. There you go. So pretty cool case right there. Fully enclosed to hold a ball, also taller, and you'll notice all the stitching and everything on here. The contrasting stitching looks pretty cool. And one thing about this, you'll notice when we do cases like this with a lid this way, we do it just like our custom cases, and we put the born on date right there. So that's just something my people started doing, and I didn't really direct them to do that, but they went ahead and did it anyway. So we're just going to leave it like that. All right, the next case here, this is a leather case. This is part of our history series. This one is we call this the Monster. It's kind of a ghoulish design, demons, whatever kind of. It's just really abstract with kind of spirits and demons and things like that. So this customer's been waiting a while for this case. This is a 1x2. I want you guys to really look at this leather work on here. And as far as I know, in this style of case, this history style, the kind of this old Brunswick A.E. Schmidt style, as far as I know, this might be the first one that's been like fully tooled in this style that I know. Now I know that Rusty Melton and these guys have done some. They've done like full Sheridan and stuff like that on them. So, but I don't know that anybody's done a full abstract like this. Maybe Mark Turcasso or you know, Matt Case has probably done some. But anyway, I'm proud that we finally, you know, we did one and it looks pretty cool, I think. So I hope that the owner is going to be really happy with this case. Now this case is a 1x2, so I'll go ahead and show you the interior. So pull that up. It's got a nice snug fit right there, and it's a 1x2. Sorry for the lighting there, that it comes out looking blurry, but Really nice case. Kind of gives you that old school, old world feel to it. And there we go. Takes a little bit to get used to the buckle and system there. You know, I could have modernized it on there and made it like a magnetic latch or something like that, but the customers seem to really appreciate kind of the old world, old school way of doing it here, so we continue to do it that way. However, you know, if you order a case from us in this style and you say you want it modernized, or you say you want something different, you want the clasp or the clasping way to be different, we'll be happy to do it for you. Okay, so next case here, this is a black and green and white case. So we got the neon green with white piping. It says Christian L on there. And this case has got a green interior. This is kind of a forest green interior. Again, I apologize for the lighting and the blurriness there when it's trying to autofocus. But there you go. Come on, focus. There we go. So that looks pretty cool. And this is one of the cases that was a custom order from Boynton Billiards down in Florida, Larry Wood's shop down there. So just remember, you know, you guys, if you know good dealers, you can go to them and they can guide you through the custom ordering process and help you out. All right, this here is a all green. So this is all green with green stitching, green zipper pulls, everything on it's green. Pretty cool. And lime green interior, 2x5. And it's got a single strap on the back, also green. So very cool. Just remember, you can order, you know, you can order a single color all the way through. Oh, so that does have black piping, and or you can order multiple colors. Okay, this one here says McCoy on here. Really nice, nice stitching on there. Got red, red contrasting stitching, and let's see, does it have a red interior? Sure does. 2x5. See that? 2x5. If I'm a little bit off, it's because I don't have the camera positioned center, and I'm kind of watching the monitor here. So if it looks like I'm looking off in space, that's why. We are not a we're not a television production studio or anything. So if it looks amateurish and a hack job here with the video, that's because it is. All right, this one here says Helland on it. Looks pretty cool. There you go. Also red and black. You'll notice here the contrast. We got a red top here and a red bottom. So there we go. And red zipper pulls. And does this have an interior 2x5? Okay, we got a chalk holder in there, which normally would go in here in the pocket. And there you go. One thing that we're doing here, and I hope it's in here because I told them to pack it, is not in here, so I'll have to pack these in. We're starting to give away sleeves, rubber grip sleeves, because rubber grips have become like a major fad now. Thanks, Predator and Poison. Appreciate that. Anyway, rubber grip sleeves are now a thing, you know. So while the cues with rubber grips can normally fit in our cases without any problem, we just decided that we're just going to give away the rubber grip sleeves to everybody. So I notice they're not in here, so we'll pack them in here and put them in here. That way, if you have a cue that has a rubber grip sleeve, you can get it, no problem. So that's a 2x3. Got some pretty cool stitching designs on here, and it says for, I want to say, I don't know, Ewing, I think. So there you go. Sometimes I can't make out the fonts on these. Sorry, guys. As long as you're happy with it as a customer, then I'm happy to build it for you. That's all I care about. So if you like the fonts and you like the way it is, it doesn't mean I have to be able to read it. All right, so this one here is really cool. This is black with green stitching, navy blue pockets. So that's kind of an interesting combination on there. So black with blue stitching and navy blue pockets, and then we got kind of a bright blue monogram here on the top. This one also is a little bit taller for a ball holder in the lid. And you can see how that goes right there. That's a ball holder. So that fully encloses the ball in the lid, so you don't lose any space below the zipper here. So below this level, you got a full 31.5 inches from the bottom of the case inside till the top of the zipper to use. So that's pretty cool. That's a 2x5. All right, moving on. Here's a 3x6. Okay, this is a 3x6 with rainbow stitching, which is something you have to ask for by request. And it's got leather handles on here, which is cool. So check this out. We got leather handles that are done in the matching green, matching kind of lime green right there. And also the all the leather pieces on here, all of the reinforcements and stress point reinforcements are done in the same color leather. So pretty cool. These are just little touches, you know, that we do with the cases to make them even more special. So check out the rainbow stitching on there. That looks pretty cool. That's something you have to know about and ask for. You know, it's kind of like a secret item on the menu. It's not something that we have as a choice. Kind of hard to put that in the customizer as we have it. So, but here's pretty cool. So this is a 3x6, also with a lime green interior, and then here this is an elastic piece that just simply fits inside, and so you can use that as well to hold a cell phone or balls or whatever you want. It's just elastic and Velcro in there, so it works just to hold it however you want to do it. Works pretty easily. All right, and a single strap, and I like the way they did a white strap on the back of that one. Pretty cool. Okay, this one here is another red and black. Pretty cool looking, and I like the way they did that with the initials sewn on here. So here, here, and here. So that's pretty creative. And let's see here what we have for the. Let's look inside. That's a 2x5 with red interior. And then this one has all black stitching. So, you know, check out how it looks with what we call matching stitching. And when I say matching, I mean like matching to the body. So I think that looks cool because it isn't contrast in your face. You know, so we see a lot of them that look really good with the contrasting stitching, but also sometimes once in a while, you know, you want one, it gives it a little bit more subtlety and more elegance. Not necessarily more elegance, but, you know, more subtlety when the stitching is not taking over the design and popping out. So, you know, you can go either way with it. Okay. Here we have a nice 2x3 in blue and black and blue, one strap. And let's see what color we have in here. This one is a 2x3, of course, as I said, with blue stitching, or blue. Sorry, I really got to get that light. I got to get the light working on there so you guys can see that. We just had a hard time unpacking everything. All these cases back here were in boxes. We had boxes everywhere. Okay, this is a light pink, kind of a, I don't know what you, just regular pink or baby pink, I guess. I don't know. It says corn tree on here, or Courtney. Sorry, Courtney. Trying to read it backwards there. And let's see what color interior we have on this 2x3. So this has a black interior. You'll notice it's really hard to see inside on the black interiors. So, but once you get it trained, once you know where everything's at, it's no problem to put your stuff in there and easily find the entrance to the cavities. This is a Dynamite Rugged right here. This is the bigger pockets, as we've talked about many times. This is navy blue and red and white, so kind of a red, white, and blue, or blue, white, and red theme going on here. Looks pretty cool. And it's, as I said, this is a 3x6 with a blue interior. There you guys go. And remember, Ultra Pad, that's us right there. So you may see competitors' cases that now have padding that looks like ours and everything. Just remember two things. Number one, you don't know if they know what the hell they're doing when they do it, when they put the padding in there, because this is, when we do it, I have, how should I say this, guys? I have dozens and dozens and dozens of attempts to get this right with the interior. You know, with half an inch here, a little bit more foam rubber there, a little bit raised, a little bit lowered. You know, they're getting the measurements just right so that regular cues fit in, but longer cues are okay, and so on. And a lot of times what I've seen is I've seen competitors, especially with cheaper cases, even some of the knockoffs that you know try to look like ours, they won't get it right. They'll put a padded interior inside. It looks padded, but the promise of protection that they give you right here, they destroy it. They take it away when you get down here. The rest of the case, it just doesn't work. So a lot of the times, what happens is that you'll find that you try to put cues in. Some cues will fit, some cues won't. If you put in a shaft that's, you know, exactly 28 inches, maybe it goes below the lip, and now you got to kind of bang on the case to get it out, or you've got to fish it out. You know, these are all the things that I paid attention to when I started building cases here like this. Is every inch, every millimeter on this case is meticulously planned out, and it's trial and error and trying again and figuring it out. So before it ever gets to you, we've already done dozens of versions of the interior to figure out the exact perfect way to do it, or what we feel is a perfect way to do it. And that's why ours just works. It works for almost every cue, almost every cue length. It's not a problem. And that's why if we get asked to do a case that's longer or shorter, we can easily and instantly adapt our interiors to fit that customer's need, because we know what the hell we're doing. And that's why these knockoff guys, they don't know what they're doing, so they can't do it. You know, they give you a generic copy, or they just make you feel like they have the same sort of protection, but it's not only just about the protection, it's also about ease of use. You know, how easy it is to use the case, whether the cues fit properly, whether they don't. And to be honest with you, a lot of these guys are falling short trying to copy us, because they're not paying attention to the same things that we are. The people making those cases are not pool players. You know, they're not users of the product that they're making, so they honestly just don't care. You know, they don't care. All they care about is satisfying the buyer or the importer, whoever that is. And if that person doesn't care, if that person's not a pool player, then you, the pool player, are the ones getting screwed in the end. You know, if they don't care about your cue, or they don't care about how hard or how easy it is to get your cue in, you pay the price for it. You know, you save a little bit of money on the front end by buying a knockoff that looks like it gives you the same protection, but later on down the line, when it's harder to use, when you're banging on your case trying to get your stuff out, when your stuff gets stuck because it's too tight, for example, or even when it harms your cue because they didn't line it all the way down properly, or they didn't put enough padding all the way down, whatever little bit of money that you thought you saved at the beginning over buying our case, like say our case was like 220 bucks and the knockoff was like 100 bucks or 150 or 130 or whatever it was, whatever that little bit of money that you saved, that you thought you were saving, is just gone. It's gone the first time you get a nick in your cue or a crack in your cue or something like that. It's done. So, something to think about. You know, we have a lifetime warranty as well. Also, you know, if anything happens with our interiors, as I've shown you guys many times, you can just pull them out that easily and get to whatever the problem is. So, if you bought a case from us, for example, and you needed an interior modification for whatever reason, if you decided, this case is a 3x6 that I'm showing you right now, if you decided, for example, like one of my customers, that you wanted even more padding around your cues and you wanted this to be, say, a 2x4 or a 2x5, but in this size tube, no problem. We do it. And we send you the new interior and you stick it in and there you go. Now you've got a 2x5 with extra padding. Or let's say, for example, that this is a 3x6, but you want it to be a 3x7. Okay, we can do that. We just adjust the padding and adjust where we put all the holes in the cavities, and we make it into a 3x7. You know, we can make less padding at the top and make it fit so it fits easily. So the amount of padding that's in here now is because I've chosen that to be what I think is the best way to pad between the cues for this size of tube. However, if you want to carry more in here, we can easily do that. We just reduce the amount of padding between them. So these are the kind of things that we do as a custom case maker, you know, that you're not going to get from those knockoff guys. Anyway, that's a blue interior 3x6 in a maroon and black and white case with white zipper pulls. Looks pretty cool. So there you go. All right, right here, this is pretty cool. Got some cool embroidery on it. We got a 4x8, black and red and gray. And looks like we got a, says Lil Scrappy on there. Pretty cool. Look at how cool that embroidery is on there. Isn't that neat? Look at that. And this is a taller lid, again for a ball holder. I know this takes a while. So I think we're supposed to put a ball holder in there, but that's a 4x8. Looks pretty cool. So nice, and I'll push it down a little bit so you guys can really see everything. See that? Look how beautiful that looks in there, that padding in there. Isn't that nice? So pretty one right here. I mean, they're all pretty, you know. Everybody's pretty. Anybody seen the movie I Feel Pretty? I haven't seen that yet. With what's her name? Amy Schumer? I haven't seen it. Is it odd? Am I talking to you, or am I actually talking to myself when I make those comments on here? You know, I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, this is a 2x5, black with red pocket sides and contrasting stitching. I think the contrasting stitching does, however, look really good when it's on these flip-top lids on here. So magnetic flip-top lid. Looks really cool. Full leather. Fully leather lined on there. Look how cool that is. Isn't that nice? 2x5. Look at that. And then this comes over so beautifully on here. Just come down and snap. Watch that magnet go in. Watch. Bam. Right there. Oop, sorry, a little high. Sorry about that. I'm getting used to where the camera is right now. So anyway, love the magnetic lids right there. So coming around, I have here, this is pretty cool. This is all burgundy. This is leather top, all leather, right? Leather sides on the pockets, leather pocket faces. So this is basically what we call the full package on the leather. I love the way that we were able to match the color. It came out really well with this maroon color. Looks really good. Yeah, this is, you'd have to really kind of be here to appreciate it, but look at that leather. Look how that feels on there. Isn't that nice? That is really pretty. So, so let's see what color interior this 4x8 has in here. So it has a nice maroon color in the inside. See that? Now these are some interior colors that we haven't had before. So I've got to update the website to reflect that. These are probably some orders from the Super Billiards Expo, possibly. But anyway, pretty cool. So, all right, here's one here, Big Dog. I'm guessing that's Pittsburgh Steelers right there. Pretty cool. And then here we got the Steelers logo on there, or Steelers right there. Got contrasting stitching, taller lid. What color interior do we have? We have a black interior. Black interior. Can you see it? Okay, can't really see it. 3x6. And yellow zipper pull. So pretty awesome case there. All right, well, that's all I have on the cart here. Let me see what else I've got over here. So I've got 2 cases for a customer out of Saudi Arabia. This is this one says Serena Billiards, big H on there, and Al Sanad. So it's for some of the great pool players out there in Saudi Arabia. And we have a blue 3x6 interior. So that's cool. And this one here is also for the same customer with the name Abood on it. Right there, it's black and blue and white. Looks pretty cool. This is a 4x8. And this interior, let's see, is it blue? Yep, it's blue interior. 4x8, so that looks pretty cool. Alrighty, man, let's see. Anything else do I have here to show you guys real quick? Well, you can see we got a lot of cases hung up here. This is what's left over from the shows. We had 2 good shows. We're really excited. It was really hard work. We appreciate the business. We appreciate meeting all you guys. And yeah, that's it pretty much right now. So thank you very much. And just remember, if you don't want to build it yourself, www.jbcases.com. jbcases.com. We'll be happy to do it for you. And check out our designer. You can go on and you can design all you want. Remember, you can write in the margins. There's a video on there on how to use the designer. Just play around with it. We know that right now it's hard to use on the phone or a tablet, but if you just play with it a little bit, you should be able to figure it out. Just remember, it's the only one of its kind that exists in the world right now, so we're working out the bugs as we can. And but a lot of people have been able to design the cases they want, and we think it's really helped to get people into custom cases at good prices with great value. So anyway, thank you all very much. Take care, and hope you guys have a great weekend shooting pool. Bye-bye.